Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your on channel AC Astro. And today we are here with a weekly horoscope. Week starting from 8th of December to 14th December and how it will be for all 12 students. Let's welcome Akashji from Calgary.
Namaskar, Rohitji. Hope you're doing very, very well. Today we are going to discuss about 8th December,
Namaskar, Akash.
8th December till 14th of December, how it's going to be for all 12 signs. Here we go. We start with Aries, Ascendant people. Here, Moon is entering into Pisces. That means with Rahu in the 12th house, expenses are on the rise. There can also be planning related to foreign travel. There can also be a lot of traveling happening or a lot of expenses that can be seen during this time. So number one is what this is happening because this is with Rahu, so we have to be very careful not to make any kind of hasty decision in spending money somewhere. Then Moon is entering into Aries. Very good situation for Aries people, because here, if you see, Moon is going to aspect the seventh house, so good news in relationships, as well as Moon in Aries is going to be very positive for buying any kind of property, anything to do with vehicles also, because the fourth house lord is exactly 10th from itself. If there is anything to do with work from home or going away from home and working, things will be very positive for you and you will feel much better during this time. Moon in the first house, the fourth house lord in the first house will give you lot of power related to your presence of mind, your charismatic personality, and everything will be on the very positive side. So great time. And then Moon enters into Taurus with Jupiter, who is retrograde right now. This means that this is going to be a Gaj Kesari Yoga in the second house. So wealth wise, we are looking for very, very great news during this week. There is also possibility family life is very good, and if there is any opportunity that you get related to public speaking or showcase yourself to the outside world, it's going to be one of the most positive times for all the Aries ascendant people. All the best, guys. Have a wonderful week. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. Yearly predictions are also going on, so if you want to go for that, you can WhatsApp below. For Taurus ascendant people, here Moon is entering into the 11th house of gains. This is the house that is related to your social circle, anything that how your outside world looks at you. In fact, this is also the house of goals, determination, elder siblings. Now what happens when Moon enters here? See, if you see on another way, the third house lord is exactly sitting ninth from itself. So because there can be some short distance travel, and it is possible for long distance travel also, because 11th of December Moon will enter into the 12th house of long distance travel. So if there is anything that you are working on for visa, for getting some approvals, for education, anything to do for going for seminars, trying to enter into a big circle, this is an absolute very wonderful time. So a lot of traveling is happening because Moon is with Rahu. So very careful about speaking in public domain into very big gathering, because that can create a little bit of illusion here on your mind. But wealth wise, superb time. Then Moon enters into Aries into the 12th house. Now this is a time that you may expect to go abroad, to go some foreign place, and some expenses are happening for you, especially for your siblings, for short distance travel, for leisure. So beautiful time. But spiritually also, because 12th house is house of spirituality. Spiritually try to evolve yourself, try to make sure that you are onto a very, very higher scale in life on the area of spirituality. So beautiful time for you. Then Moon enters into Taurus in the ascendant here only for you with Jupiter. Moon and Jupiter here makes a yoga called Gaj Kesari Yoga. That's in Kendra and Trikona. One of the most positive houses that anyone has is the first house. Here, lot of beautiful things are coming, relationship wise, happiness wise, your career wise, things related to do with your communication is going to be superb for you. Moon exalted. It's not like Moon is not in exaltation. Moon is in exaltation during this time. So a beautiful time for all the Taurus ascendant people, especially something that you are putting your lot of effort in and you're not getting results. This is the time that results are going to be seen absolutely very, very clearly to you. All the best, guys. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe so that you are a part of our family. And yearly readings are also going on, so see you there. Gemini ascendant people, here Moon is entering into Pisces into the 10th house, the illusion in the area related to career in workplace. But because Moon is not a malefic here, it is very benefic here. So you should understand, second house lord in the 10th house, that means wealth can be now gained through your workplace. Some kind of workplace wealth is what you will see during this time. There is also possibility those who are waiting for career growth, anything to do with promotion and stuff like that is also going to happen, and that is for sure because moon is entering into Aries, into the 11th house here. Second house and 11th house is making an association, so wealth is coming from you, either wealth from real estate, wealth from shared resources, wealth from anything to do with investments in the past that you have done. You will see a increase in your wealth status during this week. Also possibility that in the public circle, in social circle, you may be shining with a lot of beauty, a lot of happiness, a lot of power, a lot of handsomeness. So absolutely very good for you. And then finally, moon enters into Taurus on 13th of December. This is the time that moon and Jupiter are in conjunct and will be making a Gaj Kesari yoga in the 12th house for you. What a beautiful thing. Exactly, moon exalted on Gaj Kesari yoga in the 12th house. That means some very much gains from foreign country, some kind of good news from foreign country. If you're trying for job in foreign country, if you're trying from education in foreign country, you're expecting some funds or help from foreign country, this is the time that you get it. And spiritually you will be absolutely very very much, this is Purnima also. It's not only moon exalted Gaj case, it's also Purnima. Look at sun and moon are exactly opposite to each other, so Purnima is here, and this means that some kind of very very beautiful good news. Only thing is that the Gemini people may have little bit of difficulty in sleeping or sleeplessness. There you have to be very careful. Otherwise, great time for you. All the best. Guys, there's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. And those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe so that we can be a part of this beautiful journey of astrology week by week. Cancer ascendant people. Now, December 9 is when moon will enter into Pisces, your ascendant lord in the ninth house. Such a beautiful thing for moon to be, but with Rahu. So here what happens is Rahu is illusion. It can create illusion in higher learning. Anything to do with some kind of information about religion, about religious practices, about dharma can be a little bit of challenge, and you may feel that somewhere you are not aligned with the energy. But because moon is in the ninth house, so a lot of destiny wise you're getting support. If any work wise, anything that has to do with health, work, your attitude, anything, yourself, anything you need more motivation, this is the time that more motivation is coming from external sources also, Rohitji. So very great time for all the Cancer ascendant people. And here moon enters into Aries. What a beautiful time for moon entering into, so this is Rashi Parivartan Yoga also. If you know that Mars has gone to the house of moon and moon has now come to the house of Mars, Rashi Parivartan Yoga in Kendras, it's a beautiful Raja Yoga. He can expect that beautiful things are coming related to career, and that will be only because of your own hard work and attitude that you have. So a beautiful time that can be explained into something converging big status into your career. You're converting your normal life to a very big life in the career area. So beautiful time. And then moon enters into Taurus, into the 11th house now. Ascendant lord in the 11th house, that means house of gains and exalted, making beautiful Gaj Kesari yoga with Jupiter. What a beautiful time for all the Cancer ascendant people. You may expect gains from larger social circles. In fact, your friends or colleagues may come down to help you, handhold, and move you forward. So your mentors and everything, don't even bother about it and just move forward with lot of power and courage. You will do absolutely wonderful during this time. All the best. There's a WhatsApp link in the description also for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. For Leo ascendant people, here moon is entering into Pisces. This is the time that moon is in the 8th house, and your 12th house lord in the 8th house. This is a Viprit Raj Yoga. Any trouble that is related to investments, anything to do with health problems, anything to do in legal troubles, any trouble related to foreign countries, here you will see that there is some good news happening for you, especially those who are trying or planning to fly to foreign country or go to foreign countries. You will see that some kind of beautiful news is coming your way that you are going to a foreign country. So beautiful time for you. 8th house is house of transformation. Here transformation, and even because as soon as moon enters into Aries, there's going to be Rashi Parivartan. So some kind of beautiful thing related to travel is happening for Leo ascendant. Some expenses are coming, by the way. Higher learning, traveling, getting into spiritual practices, trying to go into some ashram, some kind of place which you can call as a retreat is going to happen. Higher learning, those who are thinking of learning new things, beautiful time for you. Beautiful, amazing. For Leo ascendant people, when moon is in the 9th house, it's very very great for you. And then moon enters into Taurus, into the 10th house, and that too in exalted position. The 12th house lord in the 10th house, that means anything that you're asking from a foreign country, anything that you're asking from a very long distance period or long distance area, you will see that something is working for you. Especially in your career area, you can see some really good growth here. Beautiful time for USNA people. And also your status, your public image becomes very, very good. Your wealth increases, and that main source of income will be or can be a foreign country. So all the best, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. And those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. All the best, guys. Have a great time. Here, Virgo ascendant people. Moon entering into the seventh house, the 11th house lord in the seventh house. That means gains through partnerships, or there's going to be gains through elder siblings. Some kind of good gains are coming from that side. In fact, if we see Moon and Rahu are together, now Rahu here is sitting 10th from 10th, and Moon is sitting exactly 8th from the, ninth from the 11th house. So here you can see, or you can feel that there is going to be some kind of, either a little bit of misunderstanding in your relationships that can cause a little bit of challenge, and that is especially with your business partners, not with your spouse, by the way, with your business partners. So you have to be very careful about approach here, because because Rahu, it can create a little bit of disruption in relationship with your business partners. It can create some kind of rift or some kind of layers here, which can be not good for your future. So very careful. As soon as we see the Moon goes into the 8th house, this is the house that Moon is going to be in trouble. If you are expecting some larger gains from your business partner, it may be delayed now. There can also be possibility that if you're thinking of getting into some kind of investments, or inheritance wise something is going on, it's going to be more delay for you for the time being. And then Moon enters into Taurus. Finally things will start picking up from 13th of December. See, 13th of December is a Friday, by the way. So Friday the 13th is going to be coming in, and Moon is going to be in Purnima. That means completely full moon is going to be there. Very, very beautiful. In your 9th house, Moon is getting exalted, as well as making a Gaj Kesari Yoga with Jupiter, one of the most benefic houses. That is the 9th house of Bhagya, the destiny house. Your destiny will be shining, and you will get beautiful results from your destiny, high learning from your guru. Go to temples during this time. Try to do some kind of devotion, some kind of, just be very devoted during this time. That is what is required for all the Virgo ascendant people. All the best, guys. Long distance travel is also on the cards for you this week. So let's hope that 13th of December you're booking some tickets for some foreign country or some kind of long distance journey. All the best, guys. Have a wonderful time, and see you next week. Till that time, there's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, to subscribe. Libra ascendant people, one of the most awesome ascendants in the world, and that is Libra ascendant. So Moon is entering into Pisces, into the 6th house. 10th house lord in the 6th house of workplace. That means there is going to be some kind of improvement in the workplace, and some beautiful news in the workplace. But remember, it is with Rahu, so it can create a little bit of some kind of judgmental value also for other people. You may think that, okay, this is what it is, this is guy, this is not good, this is not bad, this is not good. Some kind of judgment like this can happen. But on the other hand, because Moon is in the 6th house, 6th house is the house of health as well, daily work routine as well, loan as well, debt as well, enemies as well. During this time, you may have a very emotional approach towards your enemies. In fact, debt wise also, if you're trying to get some debt from your workplace, or you want advance or salaries and stuff like that, it is going to be very much possible for you. Moon finally enters into Aries, and there is a very big Rashi Parivartan yoga between the 10th house and the 7th house. So what is happening? 10th house Lord in the 7th, 7th house Lord in the 10th. So this is a beautiful yoga. It's Rashi Parivartan yoga, and this calls for promotion, any kind of recognition, promotion, some kind of increase of your status, some speaking in public, getting some public recognition is what you will be getting during this period. So a very beautiful time for all the Libra ascendant people. In your life, love life also one of the best times. And then finally, the 10th house lord is becoming exalted in the 8th house with Jupiter. Sudden ups and downs can be there. Gain from in-laws, getting some kind of recognition, help, courtesy, or money from your in-laws is seen. From inheritance also, you can see some kind of positive energy coming. From siblings, we can see some kind of beautiful things coming. In fact, from workplace also, this is a time that whatever you have been promised, you will get it. So beautiful time for all the Libra ascendant people. This whole week is an awesome week for you. All the best. There is a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. All the best. Moving on to Scorpio ascendant people. So Moon is entering into Pisces and into the fifth house for you. And what a beautiful ninth house Lord. It exactly sitting ninth from itself. I know with Rahu, it can create a little bit of disturbance with children, but otherwise for speculative gains, anyone who's trying to think to get money through stock markets, a beautiful time. Those who are into love life can get into, like, maybe a romantic approach, and there can be possibility of discussion of marriage and stuff like that. So it's a beautiful time for all the people. Children wise also, you're going to get lot of lucky, lot of those who are playing lottery, play this week. This is going a very very good time when Moon and Rahu are together. Then Moon enters into Aries. Now, here the ninth house lord is sitting exactly 10th from itself. That means in your workplace, your destiny will shine too much. There can be some kind of enemies that can create a little bit of challenge for you because the owner of the sixth house is debilitated right now. There's Rashi Parivartan now. Still, you will find some way or the other. If you're going through a court case and your victory is yours, that means you will be victorious during this time, and lot of gains through partnership is going to be seen. In fact, when Moon enters into the seventh house with Jupiter, Moon is meeting in Taurus, exalted ninth house lord, exalted in the seventh house. What a beautiful time to achieve status or gains from partnership. If you have done any partnership with anyone, this is the time that they will say, okay, this is what I'm going to give you, and you're going to be very very happy during this time. Or from your wife, from your husband, anywhere, that area also beautiful time for you. There is going to be lot of happiness that you will see. And also, if you're waiting for some kind of launching some company, getting into some startups and whatnot, here this is the right time. Purnima also, and very good planetary placements where you should do some kind of startups. All the best, guys. Have a wonderful wonderful week. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. And there's yearly readings also we are doing, so hope to see you on that side. Sagittarius. So Moon is entering into Pisces here. Look at Moon. Moon is in the fourth house for you. Eighth house Lord in the fourth house. That means money wise, inheritance wise, land wise, vehicles wise, any kind of good news that we see. Moon, this is the Pakka ghar, like fourth house is the Pakka area of Moon, because this is related to nurturing, very good relationship with mother. Because Rahu is here with Moon, some kind of health problems to mother can happen, which may need some kind of attention to detail. Otherwise, it's a good period. No worries about it. Then finally, Moon enters into Aries. What have I said? The whenever eighth house and fifth house will have any combination in themselves, here this is a time of lottery. And look at Mars and look at Moon here. What is happening here is that Mars is giving you an indication, and Moon Rashi Parivartan Yoga saying that this is the time to gain very much speculatively. Speculative gains is going to there. Some kind of gains from lottery, from children, somewhere very unexpected gains are going to come to you. So that's a beautiful time. Whatever gains come, do comment below and let us know that okay, this gain came. And then finally, Moon enters into Vipreet Raj Yoga, the eighth house Lord, exactly sitting 11th from itself in the sixth house with Jupiter, making a Gajkesari Yoga. As well as on top of that, it is exalted, aspecting the 12th house. Foreign travel is seen during this time. Work wise, lot of benefit coming to you, lot of positivity coming to you in the work area. Such a beautiful time that you will not even regret this kind of time. In fact, in the end of the year, you will get big hopes in your workplace, which will add lot of value to your status and your service. The ability to do service will be becoming more and more and more, and you will do very well. Sixth house is also the house of enemies. This is the time that enemies will not dare to face you, and you may have victory in all the places. All the best, guys. Have a wonderful week. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. Thank you. We'll see you on the other side sometime when you take an appointment. Capricorn ascendant people, what's happening with Capricorn? So Moon is entered into Pisces, and look at Moon here. Moon is the lord of the seventh house in the third house. That means lot of communication related to partnership, lot of new ideas, lot of hobby wise things. Rahu in the third house is very very powerful, and here Rahu is going to give you new ideas, new articulated ideas. You may think that okay, you should do this and that and whatnot. So beautiful things are coming for you. In fact, third house is also related to short distance travel. Some kind of short distance travel or working with younger siblings is going to be very very beneficial for you. Then Moon enters into Aries here. There is a Rashi Parivartan Yoga between two Kendra lords. That means Moon and Mars. This is the time that you may see and you may feel that some kind of your house or your home and your wife and your spouse or business partner may require some kind of help during from you. So this is a time that you have to be very open towards helping them. There is also possibility here that there will be new addition of vehicle or some kind of house, or there can also be possibility that you may be, traveling abroad during this time. So great time for all the Capricorn ascendant people. And then moon enters into Taurus, into the fifth house of children, speculative gains, romantic approach. Now here Gaj Kesari Yoga is happening. Seventh house lord in the, exactly 11th from itself and getting exalted. This means that some kind of proposal, some kind of new love life, some kind of new interest in love is going to come to you. There is also possibility that here, because Jupiter and moon are together, there is possibility that Jupiter, if you see Jupiter is the 12th house lord in the fifth house. For education, for higher education, there can be opportunity that is coming from a foreign country, so you may be going during here this time. A lot of gains from children, or reuniting with children is also seen for you. All the best, guys. I hope that you make the best of this week. Good, very good for speculative gains as well. Try to invest into stock market and make the best out of it. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Moving on to Aquarius ascendant people. Look at moon is in the second house for you, second house, and the sixth house lord in the second house. That means you're going to gain from your workplace. There is going to be some kind of destiny rising for you from the workplace. From your enemy side also you will gain during this time. So from your workplace, money is coming. Rahu in the second house means unlimited source of income. So somewhere, somehow, money will keep flowing in a very positive way. Now, when we see moon here with Rahu, it is the house of speech as well. So we have to be very careful about what we speak or what we commit, because there can be some kind of instance of, some aggressive talking or some stupid talking, which can create to some kind of wealth loss also. Not a very good time to invest, but a very good time to earn back. Earn and just keep it parked in your life. Then moon enters into Aries here. Look at Aries sign. It is the second house for you. It is the third house for you. And there is a Rashi Parivartan between sixth and the third house. That means communication in workplace is very, very important during this time. In fact, communication in any area or short distance travel because of workplace suddenly may come to you, which may have a little bit of you will get exhausted. Moon in the third house is not very favorable, because moon here does not have that energy to give that exactly nurturing kind of area, because third house is house of courage, showing some kind of potential and stuff like that, which can create a little bit of barrier for moon here. So try to be calm down and don't try to make any sudden plans about traveling and stuff like that. It will not be pleasant for you. But as soon as 13th of December happens, when moon enters into Taurus, this is the time that it is going to get exalted. That means beautiful work-life balance, very good time related to your home, family, some kind of auspicious event happening in your family, like a puja, like a homam, like anything that is going to add a lot of value to you. Health of mother is going to be very, very positive. And because Jupiter and moon are sitting together, it is also a area that it will give you some kind of lead towards property or vehicles. So a beautiful time for all the people. Let's hope that this is superb, and from 8th to 14th of December you make lot of gains and lot of progress here. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments, and those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. Pisces ascendant people. So moon is entering into Pisces here on 9th of December. This is the ascendant, the lagna. Here the fifth house lord is in the ascendant. What a beautiful thing, because fifth house lord is the most beautiful lord. And here, because it is in the ascendant, so you may gain lot of charismatic personality. In fact, there is possibility that your attitude, yourself will be very, very positive and motivated during this time. Only because of Rahu, there can be some stupid ideas or some kind of speculative ideas in your mind. Try to avoid that when moon is with Rahu. Don't try to be smart, don't be over smart. Then later moon enters into the second house of wealth. Now the Rashi Parivartan between the fifth house lord and the second house lord has happened. That means Mars in the house of moon in the house of Mars. That is going to be wealth that is coming to you, and wealth can come through different sources, from investments, from your family, from anything to do with your speaking up. Something is going to lead and trigger the wealth area. This is very, very beautiful for you. Very, very amazing. So I'm very, very happy for this placement. And then moon enters into Taurus with Jupiter. Here moon becomes exalted. Look at the Lord of the fifth house, exalted in the third house. That means again communication coming from children, from your romantic partner, love life, some kind of new proposals, higher learning, trying to think about getting into higher learning. Moon and Jupiter together, short distance travel that will add to more and more value for you, more and more wealth for you. So such a beautiful time for all the Pisces ascendant people that I can't even explain. It's a very good week. Hope that you make the best of it. There's a WhatsApp link in the description for personal appointments. And those who are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe. Thank you, Rohit ji. Thank you for your help, for your dedication, and all the best to you too.
Thank you very much. Really, very fruitful week it's looking, and the king of this week is Moon, because Moon is transiting in three equal parts and giving something to all ascendants. So thank you very much. Keep sharing this video, subscribe this channel, and be a family member of ACS2. Thank you, Akashji. Thank you very much. We'll meet you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai
Jai
Mata
Mata
Di,
Di, Jai
Shiva, Jai
Maharaja.
Mata.